The day is far spent and the night approaches hereafter. And I thank God for giving me an opportunity to come before you once again and sharing his word. As I always say, search the scriptures. Don't take my word for it, but search the scriptures and ask God to give you an understanding, and he will. I want to take you to Proverbs 18 and 22. That's Proverbs 18 and 22. Okay? But I want to say this before we get into this lesson this evening. Now, relationships are based on love, respect, honor, faithfulness, trust, and belief in one another. And if you don't got these, then you're just going through the motions. Because without these, the husband and wife are unable to talk with each other, but talk at each other. The husband and wife are unable to walk together, but walk apart from each other. Okay? So I'm saying now, so with love, respect, honor, faith, trust, and belief in one another, the couple is able to sit down and talk with one another. They're able to walk with one another. Amos 3 and 3. How can two walk together except they be agreed? They must be joined together. They must have a mutual understanding with one another. I've always said the children of Israel were walking in the wilderness with God, but they weren't walking with God. Okay? They were in the wilderness with God, but they weren't walking with God because they didn't have a mutual agreement, mutual understanding concerning what God wanted them to do. Again, he who joins himself to a harlot becomes one with that harlot. Both bodies, people, minding and doing the same thing. Okay? So I want to take you to Proverbs 18 and 22. Okay, here we go. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor of the Lord. Again, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor of the Lord. May Lord I bless you reading and hearers of his holy word, because it's true. Now look at this word. It says, whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Now, men, I always say it, that they're the gift from God to women. But we see here that women are the gift from God to men. Because I've always said, man is just a half a vessel. The woman completes him and makes him whole. They too become one vessel, which God can fill. Okay? Even so, God took that rib from Adam and closed up the flesh instead thereof, and took that rib that he took from Adam and made he a woman, and brought her unto Adam. Adam said, now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, she shall be called woman. So you see, the woman is a gift to the man, and she should be treated as such. Okay? Now, they're both equal in the relationship, the marriage relationship, because God don't believe in boyfriending and girlfriending. Marriage in a relationship. Let me give you an example. Marriage is honorable in all, in the bed undefiled. For without are whoremongers, fornicators, and adulterers. So you see, God don't believe in boyfriending and girlfriending. Okay? It's marriage. He instituted the first marriage, Adam and Eve. He brought them together. Okay? Now, the woman is to be equal with the man. Okay? In everything. She shouldn't be unequal or be treated less because she's the weaker vessel in the relationship. She is to be treated equal. He is to love his wife as he loved himself, because no man has ever yet hated his own flesh. She is to be subject unto the husband, but to a certain extent. Okay? Now, people, they go out and they find them a wife, but they start off with a girlfriend. But God doesn't deal with boyfriending and girlfriending. I'm going to tell you what now. I've seen this twice. We were in church in East St. Louis. That was me. There was another, Brother Randall and Brother Ward. And then there was the sister. Now, between the three, God picked out the one for her. And they too became one flesh. They too became one, naturally so and spiritually so, within the church. Okay? Now, God does the same thing today, just as he did to Adam. He takes something from the man. Okay? Now, he takes the man's character, his behavior, his personality, his wants, his desires, and his needs. And he waits and he finds a woman which is compatible with that man that wants those same things. And in time, God brings him together. and they come together in holy matrimony, and they work together. They walk together. They talk together. Why? Because God is the head. Now, the Bible's not saying go out and find a woman, because when you go out and find a woman, you often mess up. When you go out and find a man, you often mess up. But the Bible's saying, whoso findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtain favor of the Lord. So the wife is actually the gift to the man, and she should be treated as such. Now, the man shouldn't talk at his wife. He should talk with his wife. The man shouldn't walk behind his wife or let her walk behind him. They should walk beside each other. Now, you may say, well, what about the woman? How come you talk about the woman? We are talking about the woman. The woman is the gift. The man is supposed to do the right thing. The man is supposed to love his wife. Now, there ain't nothing a man shouldn't want to do for his wife. Nothing. He should be there for her, loving her, respecting her, caring for her, and the other. So, when God is at the head, it's okay. The relationship is going okay. But then sometimes outside interference can come in and intervene and cause one or the other to mess up. So, the Bible's not saying go find her. God's going to bring it to you in time. And this is what God does. And I've been a witness to that. And I know, because God does bring them to you. But you got to want God to do so. And God will take your desires, your wants, your pleasures, your needs, everything. And he will find you the right wife. And this wife is your helper, your helpmeet. This wife does things that you are unable to do. See what I'm saying now? So, I just thank God for this short little study. But as I always say, search the scriptures for yourself. Don't take my word for it, but search the scriptures for yourself, and that's God to give you an understanding. And he will. I just thank God because truly it's been a very beautiful day, cold but beautiful. And I enjoyed it because I received my first blessing when I woke up this morning. And I don't forget those that wasn't blessed to do so as any other day. But even so, God is just in his doing. So, I just thank God for each and every one of you. I thank God for each and every one of you because truly you are my blessings from the Lord to encourage me to keep on keeping on. So, I just like to say stay encouraged. Hold on to God's ever-changing hand because the world is ever-changing, but you must not change with it. You have to remain the same wherein God has called you. Even so, God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.